Okay. I guess I might as well check the item shop. Who the fuck are these? Never mind, it's okay. Nice. Yeah. What's up, everybody? It's Midday J here, and today I have a tutorial that has been so stressful for me to figure out, and it's just been a nightmare. But I've seen a lot of tutorials on YouTube trying to figure out how to get 3 separate audio tracks, and I've also seen a lot of tutorials on how to have a good mic, but I've never seen how they work together, even though they use the same software. So I'm sure many of you guys want to know how to do that just as well as I did. So here's what you're gonna do, and let me just say this was a nightmare to figure out, but I finally got it, and I'm going to do this as quick and painlessly as possible, and I'm still going to explain everything. So, here's what you're going to do. First, click your microphone. I'm sorry, I should explain this first. I'm going to go through how to set up a good microphone first. Okay. First, click your microphone that you're going to be choosing. Use WDM and don't fucking use KS or MME because that's some stupid shit. Just don't do it. Just click the Yeti or whatever microphone you're going to be using. Okay, second, I'm going to explain what this box is real quick. What this box is it changes your microphone based on how you want it to sound. So this is what gives your microphone a filter. So here's how it should sound. Here's what it sounds like if I move it around. Oh, welcome to McDonald's! Sorry, I'm crazy right now. Anyway, so, yeah. It sounds like that. So that's what changes it. This will give it a more grainy Wendy's type of fucking drive-through shit. And then this gives it like a podcast almost to where you can't hear it or like I'm underwater. And yeah, so there you go. Now this penis shaped thing right here is it's kind of important, but okay, here's your composite. I have mine set to 1.5, but you guys can mess with this because this is going to be preference. From here, 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 and here. And here too, it's gonna be preference. This bar you can't even change, so don't even fucking worry about that. So your composite is what makes it change. Like it also adds the filter to your mic, and then your gate is what you should if you don't know, your gate is what your microphone is going to be hearing. That's correct. Yeah, that should be correct. So if it picks up smaller sounds, then you probably want to have your gate higher, but if it doesn't pick up that smaller sounds, then you can have it a little bit lower. But here's what makes the difference. So I'm going to be typing and hear if you guys listen to hear if you guys can hear anything. Okay, so I just did some casual keystrokes like I would in a video game, and you guys couldn't hear anything. Couldn't hear a single thing. Now I'm going to turn my gate all the way down. And by the way, this isn't like a circle thingy because it doesn't work that way. It's just up or down. Don't know why they do it. But as you could tell while I was doing that, my mic got a lot louder. So even if I stay quiet, you can hear some fucking shit. You can hear that ambience going on. So even with my keystrokes, them bitches loud. So one thing I want to explain about this gate though is that when you're talking and typing at the same time like you would probably in a game, even if you have an open mic, which some of you motherfuckers do, of course it's going to pick it up because it's picking up a sound that's past your gate, and once it picks it up past that gate, it's like letting everything else in. So yeah, you can't change it. And if you could actually do something to where you can not hear your keystrokes with a Razer keyboard and you can also talk and have it sound good, someone hit me the fuck up because I can't figure it out. Second, along with this good mic sounding stuff, you want to click on your A2 to be your Voicemeeter input voice mod virtual audio device. Now, I didn't say this before, but you guys will want Voicemeeter Banana. Go pick that up. Just search it up. Actually, go to the bottom of the description and pick it up because I'll probably have it there. But Pick that up, and then once you have your voice meter input, voice mod virtual audio device WDM, let's keep that WDM in mind and the input in mind. Once you have that, click that on A2, and then click nothing else here besides A2 and B1. We're not going to worry about the B's, just trust me, because it's so hard to explain the B thing. I'm sure it's not that hard, but I'm just autistic, and yeah. Okay, anyway, desktop, Discord, right here. Oh, we're actually done with the microphone. Yeah, that was it. It was pretty easy, but trust me, it was awful to figure out. Anyway, I'll bring up Discord right here real quick, and let's go to user settings. What you want your input device to be is your voice output voice mod. I have mine right here set and named as use this one mic. That's this right here. You can see because it says voice mod virtual and it is close to hitting that, but these ones say like VB audio. This one says voice mod, this one says voice mod. Yeah, you can see it there. So I'm gonna put that to the side because we'll need that later, but click that and have that be your microphone on Discord. Here with the sensitivity, you won't need to change it because you already added a gate, so there's no point. So I put mine down all the way, or you could put it up if you hear keystrokes every now and then when you're talking. So that would be cool. Like say I was talking here and you can hear some keystrokes going on. You could put your sensitivity up to a certain point where you won't be able to hear keystrokes, but you will hear talking, like I was saying. Actually, you know what? Fucking never mind. Just put it all the way down because I just realized that it'll pick it up anyway. So there's no fucking point. So anyway, now the thing to talk about, which is the most important, it's the three audio tracks in OBS. You got a good mic already, so we want to get 3 audio tracks in OBS. The reason why we want to do this, which most of you are already aware of, is because if there's something wrong with your microphone, you want to fix the audio with it in Premiere or Sony Vegas, you can fix that audio a lot easier than you would be able to if it was just an entire audio track, because you can only fix everything when it's one audio track. You can't fix one thing. So, and it most likely if you fix everything, it's gonna fuck something up too. So you don't want that happening. So 3 audio tracks make it to where you could separate things and fix them by themselves in order to be the way that you want it to be. So what I'm talking about here is your desktop audio / game audio, your microphone audio, and then your Discord audio. Yeah. So you want all of those. So say you want to hear your friends in one track, and then you want to hear the game in another track, and then you want to hear yourself in another track. And say your friends are talking too loud, you can turn them down. But that's just what I would use it for. But I mean, I still wanted to change that. So here we go. So right here, you can right click and change this to how you want it to be. I have this set to desktop and this set to Discord. You want this to be your Voicemeeter VAIO, and what that will be is you're inputting your desktop audio to be this one, your main one. I have this as use this one voice audio. So this is your VB audio. Make sure that it's that, because this is what will be your main device. And then this one is set to Voicemeeter aux input. That's this one right here. Okay, so what this means is that anything that is going through to here through the desktop, anything that sound is emitting to the desktop will come to your headphones, because your HyperX headphones, you should click this, your WDM, or whatever headphones you have. Mine is HyperX. Whatever you hear, it goes through the VAIO and then to HyperX. So that means that there's sound emitting from your computer, and then you can hear it, but it goes to a separate file, which is why here you want it to be your audio, because you'll hear it in game as well. It's hard to explain because audio is so weird, but it's easier to explain with Discord actually. So in your Discord, if you have your Voicemeeter aux input here, which is your headphones, you could see how the audio is right here. Your Voicemeeter aux input is the same as this one. So that means that anything that is going through A1, because you have these two are both going through A1, this one's not, or else I'd be able to hear myself if it was. These two are going to A1, which means they're going to my audio, so I can hear them, but they're also picking up their own sounds by itself. So Discord is picking up its own sound through this Voicemeeter aux input. So I can still hear people in Discord, which I'll prove that right now, because if I go here and then I play, let's say, I don't know, I'll type John. Okay, so you can hear that in Discord and it's no big deal. So I'm gonna keep this open because I'll actually show you how it is in OBS. Same thing with your desktop audio. It's actually easier to show you if I just bring this over. So here's the thing. You can see my mic down here speaking every time I speak. And then whenever I'm playing something in Discord, let's join this back, you can hear this desktop audio too going on. Alright, we don't want no copyright, even though I'm not getting paid for this. Okay, so in your last thing, I'm going to pull up a video that I made, but in your last thing, you can hear your desktop audio. So that means that this is your game audio, your Discord audio, and then your desktop/game audio. So that's awesome. You have all three of those there. So I'm going to give you guys a second to just run through with this. So here's with your good sounding mic. You want your microphone here to be the microphone you want. Preference, 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 preference right here. Choose here A2 and choose here B1. With your desktop, make sure it's Voicemeeter VAIO input, and then make sure it's clicked at A1 and B1. For your Discord, make sure it's Voicemeeter aux input, and then you want your A1 B2. And then here, make sure your A1 is at your headphones, and then your A2 is at your Voicemeeter input voice mod. Voice mod, make sure. Okay. And that's everything. So you're good to go. So my recommendation would just be to minimize this. Don't close it. But there, you've got all of your audios. So now what you'll need to do in OBS, which is simple now, just go here to your audio and make sure that your audio devices are clicked the way you want it to be. So use here your VB audio Voicemeeter VAIO. This should be your output one, or I'm sorry, your input, because this will be what you hear. And then, sorry, my ear was itching. Okay, and then your input or your second device will be your Voicemeeter aux input. So that means that it's picking up Discord and it's picking up game sound at the same time. Second, your microphone. I have this set to use this one. It's just easier for me, but I have it set to that, which is your voice mod virtual audio device WDM. So if we pull that back up, this is your WDM here, your Voicemeeter input. Your WDM correlates with your microphone. Now the reason why this works, I'll explain really quick, is because your A2 is set at Voicemeeter input and it's going straight to that. So if you want that changed with your filtering here, it's going to output to other people the way you hear it. So you can hear my voice the same way as other people hear it. So pretty sure I already explained that, but I don't know, short-term memory loss. Fuck it. Anyway, so next thing you want to do real quick here is, it's pretty easy, is change your audio. So I don't know exactly if you have these all ticked, but what you'll want is your microphone to be at track 1, and then I have this set to, I believe this is my desktop audio, my first one. Like my actual game sound is set to 2, and then my Discord is at 3. So there's that. But make sure that none of these else are ticked, because this is going to make it into separate tracks. If you tick all of them, if you tick like this one, say for instance, that means that your microphone and your desktop is going to go into one track, and you don't want that. Okay. So now you close that out and you're done. So let me show you how you would set that up. So I'm going to open up Fortnite real quick and show you what you need to do in game for your microphone to sound good. Okay, now that we're here, since I'm in Fortnite, it's easier to show here. So I have these set to default, which they will set to default since you have these set at default. So it's based on your sounds that you have here. So of course I have mine as default device, and it chooses your default device for your microphone. And then, or I'm sorry, this is your microphone, but I was on playback. So this one's the default device. And then this right here is your default device as well. So I'm gonna close that out, and I'll show you that the ones you want to pick, see, you can use that one, and then it says use this one. It's easier if you change it in your sounds to have it as something that you'll remember, because it's just easier. Yeah, shake it. Okay. Get out of there. So there you go, guys. That was the tutorial on how to use Voicemeeter, which was so fucking hard for me to figure out. That's honestly taking me about a year. I've went through so many tutorials and haven't found anything. And then finally today I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna sit down today. And it took me like 3 hours to figure it out because I didn't know how Voicemeeter Banana worked at all. But I finally figured it out. So pretty cool. If you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like. And if anyone else that you know is having problems, or you yourself are still having problems, leave a comment down in the description, because I'm pretty sure I can help. But yeah, that would be awesome if you guys could subscribe as well, because finally, now that I have this figured out, you all better expect some fucking good videos coming out. And I'm going to be making a lot of Fortnite, Overwatch, CSGO, any type of game, honestly. Just some funny moments type stuff. And hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of your day and have a good one.